welcome back to another video, and welcome if you're new here. My name's Dee. I live and run a wellbeing studio in Canberra, Australia, and I love just sharing lifestyle and wellbeing content, and my passion for aromatherapy kind of weaved in throughout that. And yeah, I guess just living a calmer, more peaceful, less stressful life. So if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here as a little regular viewer on my little channel. But today's video is another sip and chat. So I think this is episode 4. So I'm going to be doing these episodes now at the beginning of the month. So I'm going to kind of record them towards the end of the month or at the very beginning and upload them kind of in the first week of every month. So yeah, I'm just going to make these a little bit more regular. They've been a little bit sporadic, but yeah, love doing these videos. And I'm not going to be doing any monthly reset videos anymore. I just kind of feel like they're a bit repetitive, they're a bit the same, and I can share some of those things if you want me to, like my goals and stuff like that, or what's going on in my business. I share those sorts of things in these videos anyway, but if there is something that you would like me to add, please let me know. So today we're just going to catch up. I'm going to tell you what's been happening at the Wellbeing Studio. I'm going to just tell you what I've been doing for my own health and well-being, and I thought I would give you my top 3 tips for coping with winter, because I don't know about you, but it kind of gets to this time of the year and I'm just kind of a bit sick of being cold. I'm ready for some warmth, and I think it's really important to just have some little sort of like tools to turn to get us through the second half of winter. So yeah, I'm going to share those tips, and then I'm going to share what I've been reading and what's on my TBR, and then I guess anything else that kind of pops up as I'm chatting, and then we might do a little oracle card reading for August. So let's get into it. First of all, the Wellbeing Studio. So I have talked, I think, in a couple of my vlogs. I'm not sure if I talked about this in my last sip and chat, but I'm doing kind of a refresh and a couple of new products just with my entire product range, my skincare and body care range. So I've kind of had 2 streams going. I've had my organics for years and years and years, and I've always loved that, but I had a little bit of a rebrand, I think maybe 2 years ago now, and just kind of rebranded some of my stuff to Deanne Emily. But I'm going to bring it all back under the banner of my organics, because that just feels so much more aligned with my philosophy, I guess, behind the products. And yeah, it just feels right, I guess. So everything is coming back under that label and that branding. So I just picked up the labels this week, which is super exciting. They look really good, and I've got all the packaging, all the bottles and jars and things like that. So now it is just putting it all together. So that is a huge thing that's going to be happening this month. Really super excited for that. So stay tuned for that. I might, film some behind the scenes of that as well as I kind of put things together. I also have a new pregnancy menu coming in the Wellbeing Studio. So I already do pregnancy massage, and I have a table with a hole in it so you can lay down and be nice and comfy in your kind of 2nd and 3rd trimesters. But I'm also putting together a beautiful little treatment that you can have throughout your whole pregnancy, so including the 1st trimester. Massage is actually contraindicated in the 1st trimester, so I'm just putting together that little treatment that will just help you relax in that 1st trimester as well, but you can have it throughout your entire pregnancy. So that is coming very soon as well. And I just thought I would just mention while I'm here my aromatherapy lifestyle consultation. So this is a consultation where we kind of look at a particular area, or maybe 1 or 2 areas that overlap in your life, and just that you're feeling you might need some help with, or might need a bit more balance in. And we just kind of come up with a few little steps for you to do to get you back on track in that particular area. And then I make up a beautiful aromatherapy essential oil or aromatic mist to go alongside those little goals and intentions that we set for you during that session. And it just really helps to support you in doing those things. Like at the beginning of this video, you would have seen me spraying my aromatic mist, and this is my one for enjoyment, and that is one of my, I guess, themes and words for the year. And it's a blend of lime, ylang ylang, and vanilla. So it just helps me to tune into and reconnect to that feeling of enjoyment in my life. So that's a similar sort of thing to what I do in the aromatherapy lifestyle consultation. And I just mention it because sometimes it's good to have these sessions seasonally. So if you're feeling a bit out of sorts in this season, like if winter's, you know, bringing up some things for you, or just making you realize that you need to change something or go deeper in a certain area of your life, then the aromatherapy consultation is really, really good. So I just thought I'd mention that, and that's just one of the things I just love doing with clients. So yeah, I think that is all I have to share with you about the Wellbeing Studio. As I said, I'll share little updates as I go along in my weekly videos as well, but yeah, that is where we are at. So lots of exciting things happening there, lots of things to look forward to, which is fantastic. And then I guess I've been sharing a little bit of my health and wellbeing journey throughout this year, and I have to say this last month or so is probably the best I have felt in a long time. I'm still having days where I don't feel great, like we all have that, don't we? But I think I just have a bit more energy, and you know, to do things. I think when your energy is good, you just, I don't know, you just feel like you can do more, and it just is a really nice feeling, and it just gives you that I guess opportunity to do more and feel better when you are doing those things. Like the last few hikes, and we've been on a couple of snowshoes too in the last month, have just felt so much better, like not so much effort, and I've just been able to enjoy it much more like I used to really enjoy it. And yeah, so getting back to my old self, hopefully. It's a process. So, and the other thing too is I've just been reading a lot, and I've been journaling. Journaling, I think too, in the last month, that has been really good for my health and well-being, especially my mental health and my emotional well-being. I've actually been doing a journaling in July workshop, I guess you might call it, where we've just had a prompt every day, and I've been journaling at least a page a day and writing out some affirmations and just 3 things I'm grateful for every day. And I think those things, while they only seem small sometimes, really make a huge difference. So I'm just really grateful for that journaling in July workshop, and I'm just really loving being back in the habit of journaling, and I'm going to continue doing that once that finishes, which it finishes on the 31st of July, so probably will have already finished by the time I've uploaded this video. But yeah, I just think I might share a little bit more about journaling. In some workshops I have done, when I was doing my seasonal workshops, I would share a journaling prompt for the season and some essential oils to go along with it. So yeah, I might do a little journaling video. If you would like that, let me know. But yeah, I think it's just one really beautiful tool to have in your sort of like well-being toolbox, so to speak. So yeah, that's, I guess, it for my health and well-being. But I will share 3 of my tips for winter, like to really, the things that are really helping me at the moment to get through winter, because I think, as I said, winter is my least favorite season for a start, but also I think it gets to kind of like middle to end of July, and I'm sick of being cold. I just want some warmth, and yeah, I'm ready for spring. And for me, it takes a lot for me to kind of feel warm. So even in spring, I'm kind of still feeling cool, but it's just nice when that really icy time of winter is over. So and we are still at least a month away from that. So these are 3 ways that help me to survive in winter. And the first one, in some respects, is a little bit counterintuitive, but it is getting out into the elements. And I think that's just a good thing for me because it gets my body moving, like getting out, hiking, walking. I am just the sort of person who needs that, like I need to be moving. I think that's why I enjoy my job so much as well, because a lot of it is moving, like when I'm massaging, giving facials and treatments. I'm not really the sort of person who can sit still for too long. Like I just kind of, my body needs to be moving. And even though it is freezing cold, I feel like if I've got the right gear on, it's like when I go snowshoeing, I have the right clothes, and you get out there and the sun is still shining, the sky is still blue, and you're just out there in nature. And nature to me is just such a calming, soothing, just place to be. I just, my soul needs it. I cannot survive without it. And that is, just one of the ways that I really, really do actually get through winter, is to like look forward to the things I can do in winter, like going to the snow. And so that is number 1, get out in the elements and see the inspiring beauty of winter. The next one, of course, is essential oils, and just using nice, warming, nourishing essential oils that really just help you warm up and kind of stay calm, take away that sort of anxiety that you might be feeling. And but the ones I'm really enjoying this winter, and they are the ones that I'm using in my winter signature treatment, are orange, cardamom, ginger and patchouli. So as I said, just really warming, nourishing. Orange is really just such a joyful oil. Cardamom and ginger really just nice and warming, and ginger is really good for that kind of confidence and courage as well, which is really beautiful. And cardamom great for connection. And then patchouli is just a really beautiful oil for just balancing out and harmonizing. That's the word I'm looking for. Harmonizing your mind, body and soul, just bringing all the energies into alignment. And so I'm really enjoying those essential oils just to warm me up and keep me nice and balanced, I guess, and harmonized for winter. There are lots of other essential oils you can use too. I just recommend going for whatever essential oils you are most attracted to, because they are most likely the ones that you need. And then the last thing that I love doing in winter is just making sure I create like a nice warm sanctuary to enjoy. Okay, my battery just went flat. I don't think it even flashed letting me know it was about to run out. So that's the first time that has happened, but I might just start at point number 3. So just creating a nice warm sanctuary to enjoy. So just using the essential oils, as I said, just nice warming, nurturing essential oils. Light some candles, my LED lights. Just creating a beautiful warm space to be and to relax, and just making sure I've got lots of nice blankets. I sometimes have some crystals around me, and just, I guess, on any particular day, just making sure that I have things that support my emotional well-being and my mental health. And also just to practice gratitude. I think sometimes when we are in a season that we don't love, like I don't love winter, and I can just so easily go, I just can't wait till winter's over, I want summer to be here. But sometimes it's really nice just to stop and just practice gratitude for where we are right now and what we have right now. I find that really helps as well. So they are my 3 beautiful winter tips. Get out in the elements, use essential oils, and create a warm sanctuary to enjoy. I hope that's helpful. I would love to know what you do to get through winter. If you've got any tips, any things that you love doing, pop them in the comments. I would love you to share them with us. let's talk about books. Books. I have hardly read anything since my last sip and chat. I have read 2 books. One is Search History by Amy Taylor. Was a nice, easy to read book. Wasn't actually really what I thought it was going to be, but I still kind of enjoyed it. And then I also read The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. I've read some of her books before and really enjoyed them. This one, kind of the first half I didn't love, and I was almost not going to finish reading it, but I didn't have anything else here to read, so I kind of took a break from it, didn't read for a little while, and then came back to it. And yeah, I think the second half was better, but yeah, I'm finding it hard to, I guess, finding it hard to just find books that I thought I would really enjoy. Like, I went to the library and wandered around and nothing really grabbed me, which was really a bit concerning because I love reading. But so what I did was I went for a wander in the bookshop. Where did I go? I think I went to Dimmick's in the city, had a bit of a wander through, and I found about 4 books that I thought, oh, they'd be really great. So I've reserved those all at the library, but they've all got heaps of reservations on them. So I'll have to wait for some of them to come in. So in the meantime, I actually borrowed my first ebook from the library. So I think I'm almost halfway through that. It's not a very long book. It's called The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave, and I'm really enjoying that. That is really, yeah, just a nice easy read, and I think nice kind of, yeah, just easy read to get back into things again. So I'll tell you the ones that are on my TBR that I'm waiting for at the library. So the first one is called Yellowface by Rebecca F. Kuang. Kuang. The second one is Happy Place by Emily Henry. I've read one of hers before and really enjoyed it. The third one is The Heart is a Star by Megan Rogers. And then Lenny Gets Away with Murder by Karen Main. So yeah, and I'm still currently reading Bittersweet. I just haven't, that Bittersweet by Susan Cain, that's a non-fiction. Because I read at night, I sometimes don't feel like excuse me, I sometimes don't feel like reading non-fiction. I feel like just relaxing my mind a bit, so I'm a little bit of the way through that. And then I also have Atlas of the Heart and 52 Ways to Walk as well on my TBR, which I've been talking about those for the last 2 or 3 sip and chats. I think I've mentioned those books, but I will get to those in time, when the time is right. I would love to know your book recommendations, fiction or non-fiction, anything. Please let me know. Please let me know. Yeah, let me have some water. Now, I thought we would finish with an oracle card reading for August. We'll just do a one card reading. Let's see what comes up. I'll just grab my cards. I've got mine in this beautiful wooden box. I used to sell them in the wooden box, but unfortunately I don't have any left, just the ones in the paper carton. So this is the moon deck, by the way. If you've watched any of my videos or followed me for a little while, you will know that I love the moon deck. So let's choose ourselves a card for August. What have you got coming up in August? Let me know. Let me know. I think August is going to be a busy month for me. I'm just going to split. I feel like I need to do a 3-way split. This one is sticking out. Let's take it. We are all sisters and reflect the divine in one another. There we go. Has this one come up in another sip and chat? I feel like it has. Anyway, let's read the meaning from the guidebook. It is number 39 if you have the deck. So it is a sisterhood card. We are all sisters and reflect the divine in one another. As we enliven the spirit of love and support for one another, the sacredness of sisterhood blooms all around us. No matter where we've come from, we're all sisters, reflecting a distinct radiance while holding one another during times of growth. Continue to be a loving mirror for the women in your life and keep learning how to elevate yourself and your sisters. Nurture this powerful era of the divine feminine and recognize the unique gifts we each carry. We all long to be seen and valued, and we're feeling the call to commune and connect. Make space in your life for this unique bond to flourish. May we walk with trust and love. May we inspire and be inspired by our sisters. May all women celebrate one another and the many shades of our shared cycles. Isn't that just lovely? That is your sign to reach out to that beautiful friend of yours, send them a text, call them, message them, and see how they are going. Keep those connections alive. I think that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And just remember that you are always just one long, deep, beautiful, nourishing breath away from just reconnecting to that calm within you. Have a beautiful day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in another video very soon.